as soon as the guests are gone, it's like, now it's time. What does that? It's crocodile time, like that guy from Fantastic Four says. I know I said it wrong. Chill.
This is Lwandle's diary.
This is Lwandle. Lwandle struggles to speak, to say things in her heart most of the time. Her words get stuck in her throat, but her pen does indeed remember everything. Especially nights in her home, especially her dad. Lwandle is 11, and her world is held together by her silence. And a perfect home that looks perfect on the outside, but is actually the coldest place inside. Lwandle's brother Nati also doesn't talk much. He mostly has his face in paper drawing. He's an artist, a really good artist, and he opens up to those closest to him. Obviously, like you see his personality, but most of the time he just has his face in his art, and I think that's his outlet for expression and just sanctuary. Her mother, both their mothers obviously, was also still is deep down a vibrant person, but now always looks back to days when her home had love, where she felt love, where she felt a sense of freedom, where she felt safe, her kids felt safe, and now it's just not like that in her home. And there's the dad. The dad is somewhat rich, but through illegal ways. Then there's the dad who quite frankly buys his love through his filthy money that he gets, through the filthy things he does outside of their home and actually inside their home, and will spoil his kids with gadgets and toys and food, pizza, all the things they want, and just like a show-offy kind of love where, yeah, it's like, I'm giving you the world. Often people on the outside consider Lwandle and the rest of their family lucky because of what they see from the outside. But Lwandle actually knows what's going on, and she sees and she knows better. She sees all the smiles and joy the mom puts on for family. She sees the bruises on her mom that she tries to hide. She sees the unease her mom has when the dad is around or at family dinners and stuff, the crying behind closed doors, and all of this she documents in her diary. She sees everything and she writes everything down, also because I think that's her outlet, as she does struggle to speak. I guess she finds it better to write everything down. Lwandle obviously tries to be strong, even though she doesn't speak much. When she does, she speaks like there's nothing wrong, nothing going on. Like she has this, I guess within she is fierce, and on the outside maybe she might look frail. And she's also, I would say, a pillar to her little brother, her younger brother, whereas they hold each other down basically, because I think they're creative souls, so they also get each other in a sense. She's a writer, he's an artist, and they find solace in each other quite often. And yeah, Lwandle was also born with a deformation on her face, so at school they tend to tease her, calling her all sorts of names, how she like has a weird face and all those things, because kids are mean. Kids have always been mean. And so, but that doesn't bother her. It truly doesn't bother her. I think the things she experiences, especially at home, have made her so tough and so strong that nothing much gets to her. It may hurt her, but it doesn't get to her to that point where she's not going to break down and her whole world is going to fall apart because of that, when some other things are already trying to break her apart. And again, she finds solace in her pen. That pen, when she offloads, that pen is right there to help her, just... She also finds solace in moments with her mom. Just giggles and random chats with her mom, chilling on like the bed, laughing under blankets, those kind of cute moments. And just truly, the mom is also someone that checks in on her babies. So I think there's an element of love that also keeps them strong in their situation. The dad, obviously, I would say somewhat mostly favors the son. So sometimes maybe if like there are people around, he will have this charade of, no, my son can't be sitting uncomfortably. I guess in relation to the guests being there, or like this has to happen for my kids to be uncomfortable. I need everything. He puts on the show that he's this awesome dad that doesn't want anything to hurt, harm, or disadvantage his kids, or I guess family. But basically, when people are gone and like there are no eyes outside the eyes, he goes back to the true monster he actually is, and you don't even, I don't think you hear him. You feel that okay, now there's that spirit that's amongst us. So yeah, I don't think Lwandle's mom even sees it coming most times. It's just right there. Chai. On a particular night, this happens where he turns into a monster again, and there's shattered glass, blood spilled, screams are heard from the bedroom, from Lwandle's bedroom. And at that very moment also, I guess Lwandle's mom also got to a point now where she was like, okay, I might die here, not just like physically, but like even emotionally, because this person cheats, he lives his own life, and he's also physical. So I'm gonna dip. I'm gonna head out. And so she heads out and starts grabbing a bag, and she starts heading out. The kids pretty much grab what matters to them. So the brother grabs his sketchbook and also prepares to dip. Lwandle obviously grabs her pen and diary and whatever bag, and they both stash it in there to dip. And so they move to one of their aunt's house in the middle of the night. It's a bigger house compared to like the apartments they would frequently move into with their dad, because they would need to change locations due to his nature of work. So they move to their aunt's house, and that's where they find solace in the meantime. Lwandle understands that with every home comes with their own thing, and with them moving to their aunt, obviously there'll be like some things, but it's quite close to perfect. And well, it's not perfect, but it's peaceful, it feels safe, and they're not running. It's enough for now. Lwandle still doesn't speak much because her pen and diary do most of her talking. Thanks for listening.